chance, y'all grab my hand. Last dance, gotta take that one more chance. If I wanna be a star, gotta go like Van, like room sedan. Yo man, everything I do on brand. Everybody following the kid with the ice down neck, cause they know it's a chain of command. Too sharp, don't glance. Goddamn. Hope that you feeling the vibe. Everybody moving side to side, and I don't gotta wave, now I gotta tie. Now we get so high. Alright. Days to confused all night. When the moon gets so bright, when the stars all got aligned, when you got right, oh that's right. Hi, I wanna be in your life. I wanna take you to places that you never been and paint pictures a word at a time. I wanna teach you to fly and not come down. Trying to find truth in lies and find love now. What now? I don't wanna wait till they come round. Doing this sauce and future sex love sounds. Me and Love Sad Kid, the new instinct. We don't got planned shit, it's all instinct. See no got them, the beat go goddamn it. I'm the young man with heat that sensei amazing. Rap game quitting, everybody wanna fade me, but I'm chilling. I don't got nothing against time, I don't kill it. Spin it, trying to make a cycle with a million, billion. Raise me to ceiling, trying to make a mic turn to a whole building. Trying to get bills in, still be real, but above all else, I want you to feel it, really.
Cash, money, babe, that's just all I'm worried about. You know what I got to do, you know what I'm doing. Getting cash, money, babe. Talk is always running, babe. You two used to do the maneuver and now it's running late. Cash, money, bags, that's just all I dream about. Music is the avenue, you just do the songs about. Cash, money, babe. Got to go, it's running late. On the grind like all the time, feel free to come and join me, babe. Got me feeling like a king with a crown now. New crew, same kid with a crowd now. I check what I'm doing with a spy cam. Ain't nobody know the hustle that they found out. Afro and he's kinda tan, a ladies man. He makes his beats on pots and pans, man. I'm a fan of that young man with a grin on his face and a mic in his hand. Like me and Dom Sound 10 said you boot thing. Take a step back, boo, you a fruitcake. Who knew you back when it was cold out? Ice Age, baby, talking broke, you're broke now. Somehow all your savings done broke now. Who knew out of pocket dropping would never make you take a second and stop singing? Cash, money, babe, that's just all I'm worried about. You know what I got to do, you know what I'm doing. Getting cash, money, babe. Talk is always running, babe. You two used to do the maneuver and now it's running late. Cash, money, bags, all I dream about. Music is the avenue, you just do the songs about. Cash, money, babe. Got to go, it's running late. On the grind like all the time. Come and join me, babe.
Wow. Welcome to Constellations, everybody.
I lived in a pond that I called my home. Made friends with the weeds so I wouldn't feel alone. But plants aren't good at conversation. I need to find a new location, so I venture out into the unknown. Wishing on a star, but no more waiting for a sign. Trust in myself, and who knows what I'll find. Moving on.
Coming in fucking hot today. Jesus fucking Christ. Can you believe it? Can you fucking believe the madness of today? I am living in a world full of just madness. Crazy. So as I don't, whoever is here, sound off. I gotta know if you've been listening to all the BS that's been happening. See a few of you. We're just gonna sit here and chat for a bit.
Sup, bitch?
Circonaut. How do you pronounce that? CR Kennett, and I've been listening. What a mess. Learned as much as I can. What's been happening? Okay. Well, I'm glad y'all are here. I'm just here to make a quick stream because I don't feel like fucking making a video, honestly. Because like anytime I make a fucking video on YouTube, it just gets depressed. So like having a small group of people just to talk to is often kind of nice. So to anyone that's been fucking listening to the madness that has been going on with Wizards of the Coast, today was supposed to be the day that they dropped the new Open Games license. And in case if you don't know what the Open Games license is that it is functionally the thing that allows you to make third-party content for the D&D system. So like think of like the Fool's Gold campaign book. Think of the Tal'Dorei Reborn. Fuck, like even Wildmount technically is Critical Role, but it became official D&D. But Griffin's Saddlebag also is one of them. So a lot of the original like third-party business content people, and even for smaller creators as well, because this apparently Wizards of the Coast said you all get fucked, and I don't even think it's just Wizards. I also fucking think it's Hasbro, because Hasbro, so like, hey, like our bottom line is a multi-million-dollar business, but we want it to be $1 billion bottom line. So fuck your bottom line. And so for smaller creators, more accurately, like my friend Zito, for my best example here, Chris Zito is one of the best homebrewers that have sold entire, custom races and everything, and it's just balanced and well worked. And he's gonna be one of those people that's gonna get screwed by the by what have been the new OGL. So apparently today was supposed to be the drop for this OGL, and the drop for the OGL was in by function. Basically, if you make third-party content, you got to report it to Wizards of the Coast. If you were reporting it to the Wizards of the Coast, if you are making $750,000 a year, they get 20 to 25% of royalties for something that they didn't fucking make, that they didn't write. And also functionally, if they don't like where things are going, if they sit there and say, hey, this is a product that we don't want you making anymore, here's a 30-day notice, go fuck yourself. Oh, and also, what's even worse, we don't like this, go fuck yourself. Also, that's ours now. We can use that now. That belongs to us now. Fuck you. I feel like there is nothing. Yeah, it is very parasitic, because here's the thing. They don't want to put in the work. Fuck your bottom line. Our bottom line. So for people who put in the work and try and functionally make D&D better with a lot of the homebrew content that is produced, and especially for this OGL, in ever the case that you aren't making money off of this, they can still send you a cease and desist. If one were to think about that, if you have, in order for you to make homebrew content, you have to report to Wizards of the Coast. Whether you're making money or not doesn't fucking matter. If they don't like something, they could just say no. Okay. Retaliate because they said no. Yeah, it's so mind-bogglingly fucking dumb and stupid. And the problem here is that, and I'll show you what was recently a big thing, cause let's see. Apparently, there was a email that was shot out to some people. So the rules lawyer, I think, got it. Also, D&D Shorts got it. Yeah, here it is. I'll show you guys in a second here. Here it is. This is a email that was shot out from a Wizards employee. While I can't say for fucking sure that it is 100% confirmed that this was a Wizards employee, no reason to disbelieve it because of all the actions that have been taken today. Because today the OGL 1.1 or 2.0 would have dropped, but that's kind of besides the point. So they're saying, I'm an employee at Wizards of the Coast and working on D&D Beyond, blah, 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 blah. I'm sending this message because I fear for the health of the community I love, and I know what the leaders at Wizards of the Coast are looking at. So, number one, they are briefly delaying the rollout for OGL changes due to the backlash. To be fucking expected. Yeah, that's kind of like what was gonna happen. You did the thing that you weren't supposed to do, and look what happens, the results of your actions. Congratulations. Is there anything that can save the community base? Yes, I can. I will explain that in a minute. I do believe that there is a way to save this, because it's actually not hard. It's a simple fucking concept. I can promise you that. But like, I don't think that they have the brain power. Their brain is smooth. Their brains don't got wrinkles. Okay? So that's number one. They briefly delaying the rollout. Number two, their decision making is based entirely on the provable impact of their bottom line. So pretty much vote with your fucking wallet. That's what every single time something bad happens and the whole internet gets in an uproar about it, and then they're all like, but I don't want to stop paying the money. You know, it happened for Overwatch. It happens for League of Legends. It happened for fucking Pokemon. Happened for Cyberpunk. Happened for fucking any game, every game, ever. But this is different. This is a TTRPG. There's a difference, and I'll explain that. Number three. Specifically, they are looking at D&D Beyond subscriptions and cancellations as it is the quickest financial data they currently have. I'm going to get to that in a minute because I am in the former party of ever. They are still hoping the community forgets, moves on, and they can still push through this. D&D does not forget. We've been fucked over before. The edition before this one. You know, go back to the 1.0 OGL and make it a non-replicable license. I agree. So as the rest of the email is shot out, I have decided to reach out because my time at Wizards of the Coast, I have never once heard management refer to customers in a positive manner. So they fucking hate us. How? Why would you hate the people that make you money? Spoiled fucking rotten these upper management people are. I swear to fucking God. They fucking walk home with $1 million fucking checks and then assume that, you know, we're the assholes because we're spending money on them and we're not spending enough. Fucking dickheads. The communication gives me the impression that they see customers as obstacles between them and their money. The D&D team was first told to prepare for support in the new OGL changes in the online portal when they got back from the holidays, and leadership doesn't take any responsibility for the pain and stress they cause others. So they're just shitty. I feel like that's just another fucking cherry on the shit cake. Leadership first communication to the rank and file on the OGL was 30 minutes on January 11th, 2023. This was the first time that they tried to communicate their intentions about the OGL to employees, and even in this meeting, they blamed the community for overreacting. No, I believe we're underreacting. Shut the fuck your mouth. I can't fucking believe this. I will repeat the main thing this leadership is looking at. The main thing this leadership is looking at is D&D Beyond subscription cancellations. Hope your day goes well. P.S. I will be copying and pasting this message to other community leaders. So, this is not the first. This is not the only person that's getting this email. So multiple people are getting this email. Yeah, we're overreacting. We are overreacting. I have spent thousands of dollars on D&D. I have spent a lot of fucking money on this product. And I'm overreacting because in eventuality in the future, when I want to release my companion book for Erziheimel for my campaign in the future, I don't want to get fucked. Yeah, I'm the problem. I've spent so much money on D&D, on books, on digital versions, on physical versions, on fucking miniatures, on fucking on these fucking templates for D6. I've spent so much money just so I can run D6. I will never see the return on fucking investment for D6 lest it blows up. Hi, Cyrus. I will never ever see the return on investment because it is my passion project. I love D6. I love D6 with my fucking heart and soul. I got the D6 set up right now, actually. And fuck it. I was gonna show this for the episode, but I'll show it now. Look at this. Look at that. Custom DM screen, which was a Christmas gift by Desi. I showed this on Twitter. And like, it disturbs me to no fucking end. You know, it's stuff like this. Stuff like this that I fucking love. Yeah. Listen, I'm a big boy. Don't judge me. I'm a big boy. But like, it's my personal DM screen. It has the D6 logo on it. It fucking like, it's such a big thing to me. D&D is a massive thing to me. And the way this email describes how upper management sees guys like me who have fucking spent the past 7 years, 2016, so like the start of 2016, so the past 7 years of my life in D&D, creating D6, creating D&D content means nothing to these people. The money I have spent to Wizards of the Coast means nothing to these people because I am just a fucking drop in the bucket.
Sup, bitch.
Hello, Darkwatch. And I love you. I love everyone to death, especially you, Phosphor, because you come out with some of the best fan arts that we get to see. And like I always look forward to seeing what you're gonna come up with. You know, it's a lot of love. D&D is supposed to be a lot of this love. D6 is a lot of the love for wanting to tell stories, wanting to create something, wanting to bring something to this fucking table. And this is the most fucking American thing that Hasbro and Wizards can do. And here's the thing. I know that this is a strictly American thing. This is an extremely American thing because the problem with and because I make videos talking about the differences of cultures, especially between America and Japan. One of the big things that we see, especially here in America, is that there is a problem with the optimization to capitalize on everything. And in Japan, it is a communication between, you know, between a partnership between company and person. That might not, that is not fully apples to apples. It's not like the entirety of Japanese corporate conglomerates, you know, all play by these same rules. But like the fundamental point here is that this is strictly an American problem. You know, we like fucking, we are 2 steps away from fucking D&D coming out with loot boxes. So it's all scum. It's all fucking scum. They genuinely care about the community. They hate seeing fans like you in this state. I am sure. I am 100% sure of that. Because there are people at Wizards of the Coast right now who deserve to be sitting in the fucking chair of CEOs and CFOs and COOs more than the fucking people that already sit in them. Because the people that do sit in them are the ones who get to fucking write their own $1 million fucking checks and drive home in a fucking Bugatti and live in a mansion. You know, these are people who get paid significantly more than any of us, and then expect that we need to pay more. It is hungry greed. Yeah, and like a majority of the staff that do the actual fucking work don't get paid enough. It bothers me. It bothers me to no end that this is exactly the problem that is the core and root and rot of almost every corporation. So I want to jump back onto a point that I was talking about earlier, that, you know, the thing that they're watching out for is the cancellation of D&D Beyond subscriptions. So far as we do know, actually, I do have the article, because right now, it's shut down. So, this is just kind of like a review of the backlash of the OGL, and right now the internal server, the thing that will allow you to cancel your subscription to D&D Beyond is currently down because they don't want it to be down. Oh, it's down? It's down? There's server overload? I fucking doubt it. I fucking doubt it. You are a multi-billion-dollar corporation with all the server space you need, and it's going down? No, they just don't want you to cancel your subscriptions. Yeah. No, it's not crashed. I can bet you anything it's not crashed. It's just that they turned it off. You can't get to it. You're not allowed to get to it. Yeah, a lot of people began to unsub because they ran out the fucking clock. Yeah. I can bet you anything it didn't crash. I know it didn't fucking crash. It says that it crashed. It can tell you that it crashed. But I can bet you anything, we don't want you to unsub from D&D Beyond because it affects our bottom line. You're a multi-billion-dollar corporation that runs probably one of the most heavily trafficked websites for your D&D based content. It didn't crash. I can bet you anything it did not crash. They just turned it off so that way that they can still hold on to whatever sliver of hope to their shareholders. It's not hard to see that. But what's even worse is guys like me. I run a D&D based show. D&D Beyond is pretty much the cord between me and the players. It's how I can see their roles. It's how I can keep up to date with their player sheets. It's how I can share my content that I have bought with my money to my players through my subscription. So now I'm in a difficult position. Do I, as the dungeon master, as the producer, as the guy that makes the fucking show, cancel his subscription and screw over my players for my self-righteousness? That's the position I have to be in. Because I don't want to hurt nobody. I don't want to hurt Blue. I don't want to hurt Desi. I don't want to hurt Connor. I don't want to hurt Di. Oh, I fucking hope that they don't. I fucking hope that they don't. Because there would be no fucking reason for me to have this fucking website in my saved tabs in any of my fucking bookmarks. If that is ever the case. Oh, wizards. You thought you can get us all fucked. The OGL isn't your problem. It's how you communicate with your community. Your community is what makes your game what it is. And it bothers me. It bothers me that there is this lack of brain cells. Switch back to Roll20 for sheet and roll management anyways, because it was better for homebrew, but who knows how long they'll uphold that contract. That is also another problem. Yeah, because the 1D&D is supposed to be the next VTT. It's supposed to be the next virtual tabletop. And how long do you think Roll20 will be able to live past that? They released the OGL. Roll20 is gone. Any fucking VTT that is out there is gone. That just removes competition, which, if I am to understand this, is the only reason why companies get better at doing things. Because you have competition. The moment you remove competition, you just start getting lazy. Doesn't Foundry get more attention than Paizo? I would not know. I don't use it. I know that Paizo has their own like player sheet and functional like everything that you need. It's basically the D&D Beyond for Pathfinder. And that, yeah. The new content isn't on the 5e wiki. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not bothered by the notion of the homebrew. You know, I've been homebrewing since fucking, day one. I have 3 PC coming from Kickstarter for next year and a half, and much better settings. I was never switching to 1D&D, and I'm guessing that's the problem they were trying to solve. Yeah, they're trying to remove competition. The moment that they remove competition, they can get fucking lazy. That means that they don't have to work as hard. The whole thing about fucking the OGL, the 1.1, is so that way they can be lazy. Because they want to be lazy. They don't want to put any effort into anything. Just make other people do it so that way we don't have to fucking pay them to do it. This whole thing is fucking unbelievable. But no, we want lazy money. Yeah, that's what they want. They want lazy money. They don't want to put in any fucking effort. And they fucked themselves already. Because Hasbro commanded Wizards of the Coast to just print fucking Magic cards every fucking week. And this is what they get. You overprinted. You overestimated the willingness of people that want to buy your product. And you fucked with mom and pop shops, and now you're paying the price. And so you move to your next biggest thing in hopes that you might be able to recover, and that's not working out. Every community that would have given you their money happily and freely if you would just be fucking responsible and stop trying to be greedy, you wouldn't have a problem that you have now. So I don't know if any of you have heard what had happened with the Magic the Gathering scenario, where that is all currently at. Nice looking subclass. Yoink. Thanks for the free work, idiot. Yeah. All right, go lay down. Go lay down. Yeah, the fact that these are a bunch of adults, these are full grown ass fucking adults who went to college for business and shit. And they can't fucking comprehend that, you know, hey, for a minute, maybe we shouldn't be pieces of shit. Because guys like me will have a problem with that. So how many of you are familiar with this Degree in the Fire? Yeah. Oh yeah. How many are you aware of what happened with the Magic the Gathering situation? It wasn't even, it's not even just the 30th anniversary set. It's not just the 30th anniversary set. It's again got too expensive. I'm seeing a trend. Yeah, don't play Magic. Okay. So Wizards of the Coast owns Magic the Gathering, obviously. The problem is that they did two things that were really fucking wrong. The first thing that they did wrong is that they printed a brand new fucking everything every week. There was a brand new release every week. So for people who are in the competitive scene, who are buying these cards, not for its collectiveness, but rather for, you know, in order to play with other people, not just, you know, casual or competitive scene. Really, I think it's more of the competitive scene. But the problem is that a new deck every week meant that there is an explicit lack of, lack of understanding that your rules are changing every fucking week. there are brand new cards every fucking week that you have to keep up with in order to try and keep up with anything within the competitive scene, which is bad enough. You know, and so if it's that bad, where basically you had to buy brand new cards every fucking week, which is not something that people want to do. You had a brand new set of cards every fucking week. That should be a problem. That should be a problem. You should be fucking drip feeding that shit. You could be feeding that shit for fucking years. Who in your fucking sweatshop is dying? And then it was the 30th anniversary set, which was $1,000 4 packs of a number of cards that you could not use in any. You can't use it for play. You can't use it for fucking anything. It was just for collecting. God the fuck damn it. $1,000 for, 4 packs to 5 pieces of fucking cardboard. Are you kidding me? So fucking dumb. Yeah, $1,000 proxy. Nope. Yep. It's such a fucking joke. And so now that they burned their bridge with Magic the Gathering, they go for fucking D&D now, in hopes that they might be able to recover from their bullshit. But the problem is that the tabletop community does not have the fucking patience for this bullshit. So I wanted to get at a major point here. There was something I really wanted to talk about, because there's a difference between the video game community and the tabletop gaming community. In the video gaming community, if you buy a bad game, it can be patched later, which honestly is still pretty fucking bad. There should not be a patch it later mentality in the video game industry, but they fucking do it anyways. When you spend $60 fucking on a video game, right? And it's bad. You get a No Man's Sky, you get Cyberpunk 2077, you get Pokemon Scarlet Violet. All they have to do is figure out what was wrong, shut the fuck up, put their head down, figure out what the bugs were, and fix it. Your $60 is still poorly spent to start with, but it can recover. In the tabletop community, when you buy, say, like Volo's Guide, you shouldn't be buying Volo's Guide anyways, because now you have Mordenkainen's Monsters of the Multiverse. Hell, even the Tome of Foes doesn't even matter anymore. So you have Monsters of the Multiverse, which, knocks the legacy stuff out of the park. You now have the most latest version. The problem is that those books are years and years and years apart. But in order to get the latest fucking version, you have to spend another $50 fucking for a book. Or another $40 fucking if you want to get the digital version. You have to keep paying for a fucking update already. When you buy a video game, they patch it later and it's fixed. When you buy into D&D, you have to buy the fucking update every time it comes out. I'm calling it what it is. I'm sorry, Phosphor. I really am. Yeah. Yeah, so you when you buy a game, it can be patched later. When you buy D&D, you have to buy the fucking update later. And that's the difference. when somebody makes the homebrew update for your thing and they just send it out for free, you don't have to buy the fucking update now. Or if you just go on to D&D Beyond.
Son,
Where'd you find this? Mad Wombat, thank you. Thank you for the 5 fucking subs. Thank you. That's I appreciate it. Love it. Thank you. Mad Wombat man. Truly a math lad. Yeah, each book can go for $40 to $50 fucking dollars. That's kind of the big problem, the big fucking point here. The big, you know, the big kahuna. And acquire your books elsewhere. I would sooner buy it from people who will do a homebrew of it. Hey, here's $5. Here's an entire homebrew of the updated version of this thing, so that way it doesn't suck. Easier. But that's the thing. Wizards of the Coast or Hasbro do not fucking comprehend how this is a tabletop setting. This is for people who want to buy your fucking book once, and not do it again. And if you come out with an update, fine. As long as there's enough time in between with there being some legacy, I wouldn't mind that. Yeah, head of the Wizards of the Coast is now an Xbox exec, so it makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, no, fuck you, Wizards of the Coast. Fuck you. Because you want to know what? You said fuck you to me first. Hey, what's your name? Aaron. Fuck you, Aaron. Fuck you, Wizards of the Coast. And it's worse. It's just worse. It just gets worse. That's all it is. It just keeps getting worse. And I cannot fucking believe this madness. All people have to do, and so somebody asked me this earlier. Asked me this earlier in chat. Is there any way to fix this? Is there any way to fix this? Big Ripper asked, in your mind, is there anything Wizards of the Coast can do to save their community base? Of course I do, but whether or not they're willing to fucking listen is up to them, and honestly, I don't think they will. What they need to do is shut the fuck up, put their heads down, and figure out what the actual problem is. Because what they're blaming this all on is that people are not spending enough on D&D. That is not the problem. It's not that the problem is that people don't spend enough on D&D. It's not the problem that players don't spend enough on D&D. Is that you don't make anything for fucking people that they want. There's nothing on the table for players to go and fucking buy a thing from Wizards of the Coast for them to enjoy. You want them to be reoccurrent payers? You want to fucking have them buy shit? Make something that they will like and enjoy. I don't know what that thing is, but I can fucking tell you it's not hard to find out, considering that you are a massive fucking amount of people that know how to do it. Because players aren't gonna be out to buy homebrew shit. They're not buying homebrew content. That's just more DMs buying this thing. Like that's the thing that I don't think they understand. I don't have the answer as to get players to be reoccurrent people that want to pay for D&D content. I don't know how to do that. Well, there are a few ideas. Like, make things that players want. Make things that add you to being competitive in your scene. Like miniatures, for example. You know who has the fucking cornered market on making customized D&D miniatures? Hero Forge. Wizards, if you just fucking make a Hero Forge for D&D Beyond, for people who want to fucking buy their D&D miniatures and make it, you know, competitively well priced, because you're a massive corporation, you wouldn't be losing out on the money. Just fucking buy a company that makes 3D fucking prints, nice, clean resin 3D prints, and fucking 3D print and make a system that allows people to make their own miniature and they can buy it and have it sent to their house. Players want that. DMs don't often have to pay for the players' minis. More often than not, they'll fucking go to their mom and pop shop. They'll pull some fucking miniatures that are unpainted or painted off the shelf, and then they'll just throw it on the table. And if you have a VTT that's coming out, you can make that something that will be worth paying for. You know, sell your fucking maps. Yeah, they have the money. VTT player cosmetic, like, trust you me, VTT player cosmetics people will fucking pay for. If you're willing to fucking pay for a fucking skin on Fortnite, I can assure you there is one thing that you're gonna sit there and say, I want that for my VTT layout. Like, make dice trays. Make custom, well-made fucking gemstone dice, metal dice. Do fucking something. Don't sit on your fucking laurels. Don't be all like, oh, players don't want to buy our books. Well, yeah. Why would they? You only need fucking one. So that's legitimately the problem. The madness that has gone on today has just been long. And so with that madness, it's just to acknowledge that this is not a video game. This is not something that you could just have recurrent payments for. This is not an MMO. Not an MMORPG. This is not something that people are gonna fucking dish out $50 a fucking month or fucking hundreds, thousands, I don't care what, a fucking month in order to make their D&D the best D&D ever. They don't want to buy the books. They make something that isn't fucking books. Exactly. It's not a hard fucking concept. It's a simple fucking concept. Make dice trays, make dice, set up a fucking virtual system that allows people to create their own D&D miniatures. Be competitive. Make your fucking VTT. Be competitive. You know, if you really want to, and I'm really recommending this, if you really want to fucking get people that are making homebrew content, fucking hire them. Hire them. Put them on the payroll. Because obviously, if they're making better content than you, that's obviously a problem, right? Why not just have them on? I know it sucks to have to spend money to make money, but you really need to spend money to make money. It's not, let's take things from other people so that way we don't have to spend money at all. Anyways, that's just been what the madness is. That's where it's devolving to. And I feel like I'm going to be stuck in this moral ambiguity with me, because I have to use D&D Beyond. I have to use it. D6 is a major project of mine, and it uses D&D Beyond. I can't just stop using it. You know, it is functionally a part of the core that creates D6. And as much as I really fucking just want to like unsubscribe and, you know, say, you know, screw the system, I can't. I have a responsibility to switch to another VTT until they get taken down. No. Nope. Because here's the thing. If they do get taken down, who runs back to who? If the VTT that we were just using suddenly gets taken down, where do I go? Who do I turn to? Yep. Because D6 is completely about how all of us are internet based. You know? We are on the fucking internet. And so like when I see the dice rolls, it's through D&D Beyond. When I see, you know, checks, it's through D&D Beyond. When I go to check on my players, you know, player sheets, through D&D Beyond. Everything I do is through D&D Beyond. What do I do? Yeah, it's I can be as fucking heated as I want. You know, I'm the exact same way with every fucking video game company ever. You know, Square Enix is fucking, you know, they're screwing over, you know, a bunch of people in the mobile market. They're screwing over, you know, they're trying to get into the whole NFT fucking bullshit. I don't want to support them, but I play Final Fantasy 14 because I do it with my friends. And I like Final Fantasy 14 because it's one of the very few things that is untainted. Yeah, they fucked up along the way, but that's like no reason for me to unsub. I canceled my sub for Discord when I found out that they wanted to get into the whole NFT market, and I sat there and said no. I let my wallet vote for that, and then they stopped doing it. And then I was able to get back on it a couple months later. Yeah, Yoshi P was basically no. It's like, no, not having it, not gonna do it. Fuck it. So my current feelings are as such. I hate this. I hate that this is the way that Wizards wants to go. I hate that, you know, they don't fucking, they see the community as a problem instead of a solution. They see that, you know, they want to be lazy and that they don't want to fucking put any effort into anything anymore. You know, it's not even Wizards. I know it's fucking Hasbro. I know it's the faceless part of the corporation. Because like I said, there are people at Wizards of the Coast who really fucking care. Or else we wouldn't have the things that we have. Yeah, I'll see you later, Cyrus. You be good to yourself. You take care. Yeah, it is frustrating when I want to be angry. And it's just like I want there to be a simple fuck off solution, like where I could just, you know, turn around and say, screw this. I don't want to deal with this anymore. You know? Those leaks. 2 leaks now. That speaks volumes. Yeah. They knew. They knew that there was a problem. They had to tell us. We're about making money now, and then they are thinking about making more money in the long term. Exactly. That is an American problem. That is an American corporation problem. They aren't thinking about the long term. They're thinking about the short term. And now that they are retaliating in the notion that we are creating an uproar, that we are overreacting, it speaks volumes that it is Hasbro. It is very much fucking Hasbro. And what needs to fucking happen is that they need to realize that this is a tabletop community. Wizards of the Coast is tabletop. We aren't willing to put up with this shit. Magic the Gathering wasn't willing to put up with this shit. D&D is not willing to put up with this shit. Why the fuck would you think that we would be okay with that? The simple fucking concept. Yeah. That's all it is. So that's it. That's all my madness. I just wanted to do a chatting stream because like I was fucking heated about this. This is one of the very few times that I've ever been heated that I wanted to just sit down and talk about something like this. Because D&D really fucking matters to me. A lot of people know that it matters to me. You know, I made an entire fucking channel. I've made an entire fucking show. A passion project just for D&D.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Aw, thank you, Darkwatch. You're too kind. You're too kind. I've gotten a lot of subs just by talking about this. I'm actually really happy. I want to talk about this kind of stuff
where'd
more.
You find this?
Oh my god! Oh my goodness! Thank you, Darkwatch! Oh my gosh! Got so many subs! So many gift subs. Thank you, Darkwatch. So amazing. You're so sweet. Just a thank you gift as I go. You do entertain me, and this situation sucks. I get it. I get that. Hopefully, with enough uproar, with enough people willing to say "fuck you, Hasbro," "fuck you, Wizards," fuck you, executives," that they'll finally change their minds, and that's all we can hope for. But thank you for your gift subs. Thank you so much. Thank you for stopping by and having a conversation with me. I really enjoy that. I hope the day turns out well for you. Thank you so much. Yeah. I'll get to the point of all of this. So the first big thing is that this is all crazy. As I said, this is madness. They need to stop the madness. All they need to do is just not change the OGL, not try and screw over the players, not try and sit there and see that we are an obstacle in the way of giving them our money, but instead figure out how to complement each other. Give us what we want and we will gladly pay for it. That is the biggest thing that people executives up at D&D, Wizards of the Coast, or Hasbro, they're not thinking about that. They think that we're just people that don't think. That we will gladly eat whatever shoveled shit that they throw at us. That's not how this works. We're smarter than that. In case you may not realize, D&D was made for nerds, and nerds are pretty fucking smart. Nerds are pretty fucking smart. Are you playing Wilbur Suit? Maybe. I just found like a playlist that just says stream friendly bangers, and I'm all like, I'm about that. It's on Spotify if you want to go listen to it. Stream friendly bangers by Sanaya. Apparently there'll be no problems for it later, but it's just loud enough for it not to be a problem. But yeah, Wizards of the Coast or Hasbro, whether or not they're listening to me or not, I don't give a shit. This is more for you guys, something that you need to comprehend. We as people who have money are willing to pay for something that is really fucking good. And when corporations decide to retaliate against us for not buying everything, that is a red flag. So there is a clear line that needs to be made. There is a conversation that needs to be made, whether it's for video games or for D&D or for Magic the Gathering. There is a clear line. We know that we don't want to eat shoveled shit all the fucking time. Sometimes we indulge. Sometimes we find this thing that's just like really weird. And it's just like, I really like that, even though most people don't. And you can have that. You're allowed to have that. But we're very smart people. We know when to spend our money and when and why we spend our money and why we do it wisely. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. You know, I'm myself and bisexual. You know, I fight a lot. You know, I fight with the LGBTQ plus community. I'm with this whole song and dance. When people talk shit about how I live my life, I don't give them the right of way. You know, y'all are smart. Y'all are very, very smart people. Take that to the fucking bank. Literally. You are smart. You are kind. You are understanding. And you know for a fact, if you're going to get fucking screwed, you don't want to be a part of that. Nobody wants to be a part of that. So understand that, you know, especially coming from me to all of you, telling you that you are smart. Don't pay people money that obviously don't deserve it. Don't. You know? So that's what I want to iterate towards, you know, Wizards and Hasbro. Like, we're smart people. D&D was for fucking nerds. We are all nerds. We are rolling math rocks. You know, so we're smart people. We know when we're getting screwed. You know, the same thing for Magic the Gathering. They know when they're getting screwed. So don't treat us like you can just push this under the rug and hope that we'll forget about it later. No, we will be watching with a magnifying glass. Because the moment you screw up, we all leave. We don't have to be here. We don't have to use your system. I can literally sit there and say, hey, D&D or D6 Black Archives, next campaign or fucking whatever next D6 campaign we have next, we'll just use Paizo system. Put D4 caltrops in front of the head office. Yeah, that will fucking work. That'll do it. Just send it to the CEO. Put these all over your floors and walk through them, and then tell me if you know what you did wrong. I'm kidding, of course. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm playing. The point here is that, you know, you're smart people. You guys are smart. We know we're smart. They think we're not. And when we know we're being screwed, we will walk away and just, you know, not play ball. That was the problem with the last version. You know, 4th edition was literally within too short of a time span for people to be moving from 3.0 to 3.5 and now suddenly 4.0 because Hasbro bought the company then. Just so that way they can screw over somebody else that made 3.0. So when 5.0 came out, it was under the pretense that, you know, Wizards could not fuck up. You know, you screw up, this whole fucking thing screws up, we're not doing D&D anymore. And that's the reason why Pathfinder came out. Because they screwed up. Pathfinder came out because 4.0 was shit. It wasn't a bad system. It's just that it was a shit deal. And now it's about to happen again. And they really, really think that they will get away with it this time. Because the community is much bigger. But that's the thing. We learned. We learned the last time. We'll learn it again this time. It's not hard to see that. So hopefully y'all will choose how to spend your money wisely. But do not fucking dare sit there and be all like, I didn't see the next part coming if you decide to keep spending your money on people who don't deserve it. People probably a fair bit smarter. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that, Professor Scythe. Yeah, it sounds like a broken record coming from me, but like I said, just understand how you don't need to be spending your money on fucking people who don't deserve it. On a corporation that does not deserve your money. Because obviously that's what they want. They want you to just spend more money on things that do not matter. And if they decide to fuck the dog, all we have to do is just be all like, Paizo's over there. Paizo's just, you know, hop, skip over. I will stop using D&D after Black Archives and never go back. That's it. Simple. We will learn how to do Pathfinder 2.0. I will fucking learn how to do Pathfinder 2.0. I will learn how to homebrew for Pathfinder 2.0. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'll just learn Pathfinder. That's all I have to do is just learn how to do Pathfinder. All it takes. All they have to do is just not fuck up. All they have to do is say, hey, we get it. We're not going to do it. We promise we're not going to do it. And we're going to reassure why we're not going to do it. Here are the steps we're going to take to assure that the open game license remains the open game license. Yeah. I start a brand new 5e campaign tomorrow, and I may be forced into shutting it down immediately. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. It's not the content that you stream. It's not that. It's the homebrew of the books. Yeah, it's just like if you're making homebrew content and you're intending to sell it or release it, it has to go through Wizards of the Coast. Yeah, we are under the fan content policy. This is not the open game license. Two very different things. Your campaign is perfectly fine. Like, that's why D6 is perfectly fine. I wouldn't have been frustrated at all. If they decide that they want to change up the fan content policy, this would be a completely different conversation. It'd still be the same amount of fucking frustration, but it would be a different conversation. Sorry, I got an ingrown hair going on here and I'm trying to get it out. Yeah. So Scythe, your campaign's fine. Don't worry. If you're trying to release a book that is about your campaign, completely different conversation, which is the current conversation, which might be wrapping up soon. But yeah, that's something that is currently a problem. Hasbro just needs to recognize that if they want to fucking save their asses, they need to fucking leave the OGL alone, certify that the OGL is current, or the current OGL is the best one, and not fuck with it in the future. And not try and be quiet about it either. Because the only reason why this went off the way it did was because of the internal leaks. Because there will always be somebody within Wizards of the Coast that does not want this. Simple. Who made the 5e Monster Hunter content may be forced into being unable to create anymore. Yeah. That's kind of the problem. Here's the thing though.
kicking the toxin verses. I pick my word and my foot imperfect. I think it's working. No, you heard it curving the flowing slurring. It's solid cursive. Y'all don't know me, no atting me. Eating good, count calories. Music's all I have, love myself, and that's so sweet. I got cavities.
Yeah, it looks like I don't even think I can get into my subscription. Hold on. Damn, it's really trying. Like to cancel your subscription. Oh man. Yeah, it's really trying. All right. Well, then I will see you later, Slime. You have been a wonderful person to talk to. I think I want to wrap up here soon because this conversation has taken a turn on my mood. To those of you who are still here, I will offer you one solemn thing. Come here. Come here, baby boy. Who's my baby boy? Look at him. Come here. Come here. Oh, yes. I will offer you this. One toasty boy. Here you go. Mwah. Yeah, me and you. Me and you. Everyone loves you, me and you. Look, everyone loves you. Look, everyone loves you. He doesn't care. He's one toasty boy. Look at this toasty boy. There's one toasty boy. Oh, that's nice. Can I get your snoot? Can I get that snoot? I'm gonna get that snoot. I'm gonna get that snoot. Alright. Should I let you down? Okay, I'll let you down. Yeah, he is in Final Fantasy. I've been trying to get him in Final Fantasy. It's been a pain in the ass because you have to do an Unreal trial in order to get the Corgi minion, which we're gonna attempt tomorrow. That's the plan for tomorrow's stream. So I'm gonna be streaming somewhere around 4 o'clock my time, so that's Pacific time. We're going to try and do another Unreal run with Sophia, so that way I can try and work my way towards a Banjo minion. Either that or I'm gonna have to learn how to get 7 million gil very quickly. It could take forever to get. Yeah. Give it time. Give it time. Enjoy the time you do have with the game as you're starting. You know, so far it looks like you're almost done with the Realm Reborn, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah. He's my bubby. Banjo is my little bubby. Aren't you? Little bubby. He's my bubby. You just finished of Realm Reborn? Oh, congratulations. Heaven's Word is where it is at. And I wouldn't know that because I fucking suffered through Heaven's Word. And that was my experience. It's nobody else's. Allow me to clarify. I tried to catch up to my friends in Shadowbringers very quickly. And so basically I was not having fun doing the content. And that was before I restarted doing content this year. So there's a reason why I say I like Stormblood significantly more than Heaven's Word. because Stormblood was the content where like I actually cared about a lot of the shit that was happening in Final Fantasy 14, especially its story. But yeah, like I really like Stormblood, really do. Every person that I've played with really loves the Heavensward. Some people don't, other people's do, but it is a really good expansion because it does not grind as fucking hard as A Realm Reborn. A Realm Reborn is excruciatingly long, but that's because it's supposed to be the main game. That was supposed to be the base game. And that's why people like, that's why there was a lot of content for it. That's why they needed to bide their time, because when they released it, it was basically, hey, we got to make this expansion. But I would say, you know, look forward to how well this content is going to be, because there's a lot of story stuff you're going to really enjoy. Yeah. It really helps having Ava taxi service too. Yo, I get that. I'd be happy to taxi you guys around too. It's up to you. I got a 4-seater. But I really do love Final Fantasy 14. This is the content that I've come to love. But in the end, MMO just aren't my pace. It was fun, but I much prefer the single player games. I said that exact same thing to Joe, which is the only reason why I got back into Final Fantasy 14. You know, it's not every other game, and yeah, taxiing my friends around. Let's do it sometime. Oh, absolutely. Come visit me tomorrow. I am happy to take you guys wherever it is you need me to take you. Like I said, I'll probably be on somewhere around 4 o'clock. I'm wondering if whether or not I'm going to be on camera or off camera. It's a real toss up. Sometimes I like being on camera. Sometimes I like being off camera. It's kind of a thing. But yeah, like, if you resub tomorrow, let me know. There's a lot of stuff that I want to try and get done tomorrow, but tonight I'm gonna be spending some time with the new Alliance raid, because I did the Alliance raid yesterday and I did not get a single fucking piece of gear.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Hey, thank you for the sub, Mal. I'll pop in for a second. All right. Nah, I don't blame you. But yeah, tomorrow's 4 p.m. Pacific time. I think I streamed for 4 hours yesterday, which is really surprising for me, because usually I do it for at least 2 to 3 hours. The fact that I went for 4 was really surprising. But yeah, I'm gonna try and do MSQ if I can, for at least about an hour, because I really want to do MSQ stuff, and then hopefully do the Sophia runs for a couple of hours, and then if there's anything free and open in the air, then I'll see what I want to do. But yeah, like, there'll be a stream tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. Should things not get fucked up. Oh no, wait, it's not gonna be between 4. I'm gonna try and stream around 12. I'm gonna try and wake up early and stream around 12 in the afternoon. I do have to apologize. Either that or it. So either I stream at 6 p.m. or I'm going to be streaming at 12 p.m. We'll find out. We will find out whether or not my brain can handle it. Because I am currently working with my players to record D6 Black Archives tomorrow between 3 to 6, and because it's a pretty big deal for the story, I can't reschedule that. So you know, we'll see if whether or not I stream beforehand and then record afterwards, or if I record and then stream after. But yeah, I'm glad y'all stopped by to hear me rant about Wizards of the Coast for about an hour and a half. If you stop by tomorrow for the stream, I look forward to seeing you all there. That being said, I love you all so very much. I hope you stay safe. I hope you remain kind to yourselves. Don't forget to drink water, take a shower, and take out the trash in your room, because it's always important to keep your space clean. Love you guys so very much. I'll talk to y'all later, probably over on Discord as well. Have a good day, everyone. See you later. Bye bye.